I'm telling few points about treatment procedures for hearing impaired. First of all, before going to treatment, what are the causes of hearing loss? We should know. One thing is, majorly the consanguineous marriages are happening in India. Due to that, around 60 to 70% of children are born with hearing impaired in these marriages. And second thing is high dose of antibiotics, medication, and exposure of loud noises. And nowadays, hearing problem is developing even with excessive usage of mobile phones, cell phones. And exposure of noises also, it might lead to hearing loss. For treatment of hearing impairment, is possible when there is conductive component, then it can be treated with medicines or surgically. If the problem in the hair cells in the cochlea, it can be treated only with hearing aids, sophisticated hearing aids. So now the digital technology is available, so there are so many latest advancements are available in it, so that the person can hear much better even in the noisy environment. But they should use it in both the ears. The latest technology which is available in the hearing aids are the feedback noise eliminators and spectral IQ and voice IQ, and it detects the environment and automatically it changes to that particular environment. And telephone solutions are available now. If a person keeps hearing aid near to the cell phone near to the hearing aid, they can hear and understand well. And T2 on demand is available. If a person is in United States or somewhere, if they have got internet facility, I can program the hearing aid from my clinic. So that technology is available now. So if the patient gone somewhere else, still I need to program the hearing aid, it is possible now. And treating the patient with hearing aids. Different hearing aids are available now. One is completely in the canal, which cannot be seen by anyone, and for more degree of hearing losses, like severe to profound sensory neural hearing losses in both the ears, then behind the ears, and in the ear hearing aids are available. And if a person with bilateral severe to profound sensory neural hearing loss, hearing aids may not help much. They get benefit with cochlear implants. The cochlear implant it directly stimulates spiral ganglion nerve fibers in the cochlea, so that that sound reaches to the auditory cortex and they can hear as a sound. Whereas with hearing aids, it should pass through dead hair cells and it should reach to the auditory cortex is difficult. It may not reach 100%, it reaches only 10 to 15%, so that they may not hear and understand well. But whereas with cochlear implants, they hear very well, around 90 to 95% they hear and they understand and they retrieve and speak. If the person is suitable for cochlear implants, one is bilateral severe to profound sensory neural hearing loss should be there, and radiologically cochlea should be intact, cochlea should be perfect, so that the surgeon can do the surgery easily. Otherwise, cochlear implant surgery is not possible. And psychologically, patient should be aware about that, because in case of children, parents should be well counseled, so that they can prepare the child for cochlear implant. And after surgery, the very important thing is mapping. We have to program the speech processor, external processor, according to the patient requirement. We give minimum sound and we measure maximum loudness comfortable level, so that it gives appropriate sound to the patient, so that they can hear well. So we map in regular intervals. First month we do thrice, next month monthly twice, then monthly once for 4 times, then every 3 months, around 6 months, then every 6 months once we do very regularly, so that any changes takes place or any software upgradation is possible, we do that and patient can hear very well. MAP is going to stabilize around within 6 months of time. After that we don't call them very regularly, because if when it's stabilized they can hear very well. And very important part in the cochlear implantation program is auditory verbal therapy. They need to hear and understand, retrieve and speak. So hearing is one aspect. It takes little longer time because the child should hear, okay, and they need to hear and understand without any visual cues. That's what is auditory verbal therapy is. So they can hear and understand, they produce the sounds, and within a year they come to word level or the phrase level they come. The maximum outcome we can see with the patient with the cochlear implantation is the music perception. Even many of the children, they are hearing musical tones effectively. So music perception and telephonic conversation is the ultimate goal in the cochlear implant surgery, and many children are achieving that, and after implantation they are going to regular school, that's a normal school, and they are performing really well. In our center, one child appeared for one entrance examination with 0.1% he missed his IIT. So the thing is, they can go to any level, okay, and many children are studying regular engineering courses. So cochlear implant is it is not the miracle, miracles to happen, it helps. Okay, so cochlear implant is the boom for hearing impaired children. It treats well and it brings near to normal level.